Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today, oh that's my oven if you heard that. I had to preheat it. But today I'm going to be making a vegan roasted veggie bowl with cauliflower rice. You know, this is more on the healthier side. Even though I have been doing keto videos which are healthy also, but it's even more healthy than keto. Let's get started. First vegetable I'm going to do is a sweet potato. Which I got right here. It's pretty big. I'm gonna start with roasting the sweet potato by itself first because it takes a lot longer than the rest of the veggies I got lined up. So we're gonna start with this bad boy right here. So let's go ahead and peel it. Best way is with a peeler. If you don't have a peeler, then just use a knife. Either is fine. How my grandma used to do it. She used to use a knife. Even though peelers are $1, I used to tell her that. She would never buy one. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good on this nice Tuesday. Did you guys watch my last video? The peach brownies? I looked online to see if other people had made it, but I did not see it. So hopefully I'm the very first and you guys saw it first from me. So it's documented on YouTube. But that was pretty good. It turned out just the way I hoped it would. Who knows, I'll probably pull out some more with different flavors. I done got peached out. I don't want no more peaches. So we'll just move on to the next seasonal vegetable or fruit. I forgot what I had lined up next. I have to look on my little chart that I made. Okay, we have our peeled potato. And we're gonna cut it up into little squares. Trim out these ends. Parts where the root at, where the roots were sticking out of. Okay. Chop it in half first. You guys see it good? Okay. Sorry about shaking the table, you guys. I'm trying to get them all the same size, but my chopping skills ain't all that. So they look somewhat even. I ain't gonna say perfectly even. Somewhat. And they're not all the same sizes. It'll be okay. They don't have to be perfectly even. It's just more ideal. So they all cook evenly. I understand nobody's perfect. So if you don't get it perfectly perfect, it's fine. It'll still be good. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting up the rest of these off camera. Be right back with you. Alright, you guys, I'm done chopping up my potato. There you go, right there. Nice little cubes. So now I'm gonna drizzle them with some extra virgin olive oil. just so that it'll get some nice crisp while in the oven. And then we're gonna sprinkle on some Tony's Chachere's Creole seasoning. Give them some nice flavor. Sprinkle however much you want. Give it a stir. Try not to make a mess, like I always do. Try olive oil, use some corn oil, that'd be fine too. I probably should just recommend corn oil because they don't really like you to cook with olive oil, but I cook with it all the time, so it ain't killed me yet. Anyway, okay, and now we put them in a pan, baking dish, and we're gonna let these go for probably about 15, 20 minutes. I say 20 minutes, because these guys, they take a minute for them to cook. So we're gonna put this half with our potatoes, and then we'll prep the rest of the veggies and get ready to put them in on the other side. So right now, I got the oven at 400. We're gonna leave them there about 20 minutes. See you guys later. Alright, you guys, I'm back. And let's go ahead and get the other veggies prepped for the cook. I said the cook, Lord. For the bowl. I got a big red bell pepper here. Now I'm gonna throw in, trim off this little black piece. I had these vegetables sitting in my fridge for like 3 days, so I did hurry and use them. I was supposed to have made this video some days ago, but I got lazy. After I did that last video, I said I'll do it later. Okay. Try to get some of this pith out. If you like it, then add it in. Don't hurt none, it's just visuals. I'm gonna cut them into strips. And I wash these off beforehand, so make sure you always wash off your vegetables before you start cooking with them. Put these in there. Cutting them kind of big because I don't want them to shrivel up too much while in the oven. And this is broccolini. It's like broccoli, but it's much softer. And I like it a lot more. Get it from the farmer's market. That's why I normally get it. I can leave them kind of bunched up like this. I got an ear of corn. I already peeled it off. And then I'm gonna put half of this onion in the roasting pan. And the other half I'm gonna saute with some mushrooms. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy cut. Cut this into chunks. I don't want them to burn up in the oven, so leave them in big chunks like that. Okay. Now, that same pan or bowl that we had the potatoes in, throw some of these veggies in. I don't think all of them gonna fit in here. And corn. And douse them with some oil. Extra virgin. Give it a little. Should I do this now? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Let me grab my other seasoning. Alright, you guys, what I got here? Got some vegan chicken cubes. I was trying to find the chicken powder, the vegan one, but for the life of me, they did not have none. This was all they had. I went to Whole Foods for it, and that's all I could find. So I'm gonna just use this, but I'm just grind it up into a powder to use. Oh, never mind on the grinding. This shit's soft. So I guess I can just smear it on there. These cubes soft. I was looking on there to see if they was hard or soft, but it didn't say. But yeah, I can just kind of smear it. No problem. Look at that. Look at God. One more. I thought it was hard, that's why I was gonna run it through my grinder, but it's very soft actually. So I just rub it between my hands and just smear it on there. Okay. Want to do it? Alright, you guys. I'm gonna do the rest of them off camera, but I'm just going to throw these on the pan. Got a little bit stuck in my hand. Throw these on the pan so they can go ahead and roast with the rest of the vegetables, or the potatoes. I went ahead and took the potatoes out and had them in for 20 minutes. So now I'm about to add these in with the pan. See you guys. Okay, you guys, I got them in the pan. There's sweet potatoes right there. They're pretty much halfway cooked. So now I'm gonna add a little pepper to them. And you guys seen my pepper grinder before? And they're all nice and pretty. All these different colors. As you can tell, I like a lot of pepper. I put some over my potatoes. I didn't do that earlier. Okay. Sorry, you guys, holding the phone and sprinkling. Put a little Italian seasoning. Just a little. I don't want it to make it taste too strong. Just a little bit. A little extra greenery. Never hurts. And some garlic powder. Boom. Sprinkle that on top. No salt, because the vegan chicken powder has salt in it. So that's all we need right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the oven until it gets some color on it. Get about 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, I'm back. And what I got here is a head of cauliflower. We're going to use this to make our rice. Just to keep the carbs down. You can use regular rice if you want to. I'm going to go with cauliflower. Just cut into it. Okay, you just cut around that core. That's it. Alright, then we're going to break this apart and we're going to put it inside of our processor here. We're just going to run it through a few times just to break it into small crumbs to resemble rice. See that? Got on my Ninja. That's it. We're just going to break this down. Probably leave that off camera though. That's pretty much it. And I'll show you guys the end. Alright, you guys. Cauliflower's all chopped up. I did like half of it in the process and half of it by hand. It was just a little quicker to do it by hand. So I went ahead and did that. Don't worry about the mess. I'm going to clean it up in a minute. Because if you're cutting up cauliflower, you're definitely going to have a mess. Because that shit go everywhere. I'm sorry to cuss. But I'm going to do the cauliflower in the pan. But before I do the cauliflower, I'm going to saute my mushroom and onions. Because they'll be done in no time. The cauliflower going to take a little minute because all the water that's in it. So let's go ahead and peel off this first layer. And use any kind of onion you got. I normally use sweet yellow onion. But I wanted a little more color in this dish since it's all veggies. So I went with the red. But use whatever kind you like. It's all gonna be delicious. Okay, now cut this into thirds. Okay. Mushrooms. Just give them a quick chop. I know people usually rinse out their mushrooms first, but you really don't have to because they grow in some nutritional, what's that shit called? Nutritional minerals or something like that. So you don't have to do that. But if you want to, definitely go ahead and rinse them off. That's pretty much it. I'm going to continue cutting these up. I'm going to see you guys at the pan. I went ahead and took my veggies out just to show you guys how far I took them. That's them right there. And I'm going to cut that corn off the cob. Like I said, keep them in there however long you want. If you want to push them to be darker, that's fine, but I like it just like this. Plus you don't want to cook out all the nutrients anyway. So this is as far as I'm going with it. It was like 20 minutes for the potatoes. Then I add everything else in another 20 minutes. We're good to go. Alright. Alright, you guys. I got my onions and mushrooms in. I put a little vegan butter. Just probably about a tablespoon's worth. And about the same amount of extra virgin olive oil, just to lubricate a little. Sprinkle in some Tony Sachets, which is vegan. Don't worry, I checked the ingredient list to make sure. Garlic powder, and some pepper. Season to your liking, this is your dish. Okay, we're gonna let this go for a few minutes to get it nice and softened and looking good. Probably add a little bit more olive oil. Yeah, add a little touch of olive oil. Touch more. Okay. We're gonna let this go. See you guys in a minute. Let me get you a better picture of it. Sorry it's hard to stir and hold the phone at the same time. Sorry you guys. There you go. Let this go until it gets softened and some color on it. Ooh, almost forgot to mention. Added a few tablespoons of fresh garlic. I wasn't going to do it at first because I was going to add it to the cauliflower. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, I can just mix the cauliflower in this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this garlic cook for about 30 seconds or more to get some fragrant. Then I'm going to add the cauliflower to this. Boom. Alright. Alright, garlic's all cooked up. So we're going to add our cauliflower. All of it. This is one head of cauliflower that I cut up. Okay. It's gonna be kind of like a fried rice almost. A mushroom and onion fried rice. Kind of put you in the mind of, and back up so you can see better. We're gonna let this go until the cauliflower gets cooked. For a few minutes, probably a little bit longer. You know, we gotta get all that water out. So we're gonna let this do its thing until all the water is cooked out. Give about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll look at it and see how much further we gotta go. Alright, you guys. Okay, you guys, our rice is now done. I let it cook for a while and get rid of all that water. If you want to cook it longer, then hey, go for it. But it's good enough for me. Had it in there for like probably around 10 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, okay? Alright, so now we're going to make our aioli for this. Then we're going to grab our toppings and be ready to eat. Alright. Alright, you guys, I'm back. It's time to make our aioli, which is basically just some mayo with other little tidbits in it. So I'm using a vegan plant-based mayo. since this is a vegan dish, I didn't want to use a real one which has eggs in it. No animal products in this dish. So that's how it looks. Let's see if I can get you a good look at it. Look like regular mayonnaise. Okay. Get a couple of spoonfuls up in there. Probably around 4 tablespoons worth. Then I'm gonna put some pepper in. If you want to add some sriracha, you can too. I'm gonna put some sriracha on top of my bowl. I got some garlic powder, a little bit of that. Probably about a teaspoon's worth, half a teaspoon. Then we're gonna need some lime juice. So I'll cut this lime if I can. Put that back right there. Squeeze that on in there. And feel free to add some spice to it, like heat, if that's what you like. I'm just leave it out on this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the whole lime. Nice, delicious lime aioli. Okay. Oh, a little bit of salt. Or you can use Tony Saturated to keep with the theme. I'm just going with salt. Give it a mix. Ooh, see, there you go. Always making a mess. It never fails. Maybe I should have mixed it in something bigger than a ramekin, but it's fine. You guys can see it good. Our delicious creamy aioli. Come on, get back in now. Don't worry, my hands are clean, as yours should be when you're cooking. Give it a taste and see if you need anything else added to it. It's actually pretty good. Leave it just the way it is. That lime, it's really in there. Really good. Alright. Now we're going to grab some toppings to go on top, of course. Alright. Got some cilantro, some avocado. Let's go ahead and get this chopped up. Let's give it a rough chop. It don't have to be fine. Okay. Ooh, my beans. Okay. Right here, I got a can of black beans and rinsed them off to get rid of all that starch and liquid. And I put in some edamame, which is soybeans. I added those to it also. And I kept them at room temperature for this dish. You can saute them if you want, but you really don't have to. They're good just like this. Just a little pinch of salt and pepper, you good to go. Avocado. Hopefully this one's good because I bought this a few days ago and I hope it's not brown inside. It's pretty good. It ain't perfect, but it'll do. And then of course, we're gonna need a lime to squeeze on top too. So, got that bad boy right there ready. So let's go ahead and plate up, you guys. Alright, you guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and get started with building this up. As you see, I got my cauliflower rice with onion and mushroom. It's ready to go. So we're gonna add a little bit of that sweet potato. Add it to one side. A little of that corn. Try to jazzy this up a little bit. Then I roasted vegetables from earlier. Got my broccoli, bell pepper, well, broccolini, I'm sorry. Broccolini, bell pepper, and onion. It's beautiful. And edamame and black beans. Put that right there. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna put some avocado on there. I hear you, Cody. And my dog over there is aggravating mine. Some avocado slices right there would be fine. Then some of the aioli. Okay. Then some cilantro to top it off. You know, I like a lot of cilantro. Then add a lime wedge right there. All right, you guys. There we go, right there. That's our vegan roasted veggie rice bowl, cauliflower rice bowl. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Ooh, almost forgot one thing. Hold on, let me grab it. Watch out, Cody. I almost forgot my sriracha. I want me a little razzle dazzle up in here. Boom. There you go. If you don't want the spice, keep it out. There we go. That looks better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a blast making this. And I'll crank out some more vegan videos. You know, this is pretty good, pretty healthy. So I'll stick to it. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to help me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.